Hello viewers and subscribers. It's good to have you again in my channel. How has it been? Okay, so today we'll be cooking concoction rice and the protein is boiled egg. So after your water is hot, pour in your rice and bring it down after a while to wash it. This process is called parboiling. Once you're done with parboiling your rice, you chop your onions this way. Now this rice is concoction rice and we'll be making it with palm oil. That doesn't mean we'll not fry it. So together we'll fry this rice in palm oil. So that's why I'm taking my time to chop these onions so that I can have enough. Dear viewers, dear subscribers, like I always say, that this channel is to help you make very healthy, low cost effective meals. Okay, so just like today, it's a concoction rice. We use protein, then the protein is eggs and they'll be boiled. Okay, so when you're done chopping your onions, you go ahead to wash your pepper and pound the pepper. And you also need to add a lot of crayfish to eat with, because the concoction rice is a semi-local rice. Yes, it's more or less a local rice. That's why it's called concoction. Doesn't really have a direction. It's not fully local, but it's a concoction. No vegetable will be added. Okay, so let's wash the pepper together. Today I'm using red pepper, not the yellow pepper. Okay, this one is less pepperish. So wash your pepper this way. Pick it, remove the head, and after washing it, you either pound it or blend it, depending on which one you love doing. But I prefer to pound the pepper. So add the pepper to your mortar, pound it this way, and while you're still pounding, put your pot on fire. Remember that you've already washed your rice. Add your palm oil, add your onions, stir it. Now you add a little water to make a stock that you use to make your food. Yeah. Then when you add enough water, allow the water to boil before you add your rice. Okay, so you know the quantity of rice you're making. You know the quantity of water that will be enough. Add enough crayfish. Yeah, add enough crayfish and pound it. Or you can either blend the crayfish. Then check if your water is boiling. Add your crayfish to the water while still there. Crayfish and pepper. Then you also add your seasoning cubes. You allow this water to boil before you add your rice. So this water acts as your stock. Since the protein you're using doesn't need steaming or cooking before using. So once you add your seasoning cubes, add your salt. Never eat uncooked salt. Stir it. Let it be evenly mixed. Allow it to boil like this before you now pour in your rice. Yes, it's a concoction rice. It's a semi-local rice. So pour in your rice and stir it. Once it's mixed, allow it to stand for a while. Then you cover your lid. Then you come back and check if your food is done. But meanwhile, ensure that your water covers your rice at least a little to make it soft, to make it edible. Okay, so after now, our food will be ready. Ta-da! See the color it gives, like a yellow color. But it's a concoction rice. So I said it to be eaten with boiled egg. So wash your eggs the way you're seeing in this video. Wash it thoroughly. You might say, oh, we don't eat the back. Yes, but you're gonna boil in the water. And that pot or kettle, you use it to boil water and do other stuff or even cook food. Then you boil your water in your kettle or pot, allow it to be hot before you now put in your eggs. So depending on how your eggs are, you can rinse it up to 2 or 3 times. So the water in the kettle is boiling. Use a spoon, iron or wooden spoon, and add your eggs to the boiling water and wait for it to be boiled. So dish your food. The egg should be ready by now before you finish dishing the food. You now bring down the eggs. Remember to put it in cold water so that you can easily peel it. Look at how yummy, how delicious the concoction rice is looking. So I'm sure that if you reproduce it and test it, you converse of how good it is. So this is the well-cooked eggs soaked in cold water so that it can easily be peeled and it's clean. So peel your eggs, add to your concoction rice and eat. Dear viewers, dear subscribers, thank you for your time. Thank you for your data. Thank you for always watching my video. Thank you for always commenting. Thank you for liking the video. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, I want to appeal to you that today shouldn't pass. Please subscribe to this channel today. Let's continue to make simple, healthy, cost-effective meals. And I'm sure that it will help you to live healthy, cook healthy, and also eat healthy. Food is ready. It can pass for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Have a great day. Bye.